Hi, how y'all doing? It is currently 5:27 a.m. Wednesday, September 11th, 2024. First of all, I want to offer up prayers and remembrance to all the victims of 9/11/01 and their families. It was a terrible tragedy. I can't believe it's been 23 years. Always used to see everywhere, never forget. We will never forget. But in recent years, it seems kind of like a lot of people have forgotten. And that's almost as sad. I haven't forgotten, and I never intend to. And I'm sure most of you haven't either. So I'm making this video in response to another series of comments that I've gotten since yesterday evening. From someone calling themselves Rob 068. And I kind of feel that I need to make this video not directed at Rob and not for Rob, for me, for y'all, for any future subscribers, especially for anyone who intends to donate to my GoFundMe in the future. I saw another donation yesterday. I'm of course not going to say your name, but thank you so very much. I cannot begin to tell you how much it helps. However, Mr. Rob has made me feel that I need to get down into the nitty-gritty of my massive asset that I'm sitting on, so he seems to think. I don't know if he fancies himself a hacker or if he's just somewhat good with following streams of information on a computer. It's not that hard, since my name and the city I live in is out there for everyone to see and hear. So first of all, it seems Mr. Rob has been a member of my channel since early to mid-August. And he decided to go and look me up. Seems reasonable. And firstly, he has taken umbrage with my political affiliation. Now, I don't talk politics nor do I openly discuss religion, or nor do I get deep into societal affairs on any of my videos. One, because that's not what any of this is about, and I wasn't going to do that even if I managed to get beyond my health problems and turn my channel into something more for entertainment, education, whatnot. Because they're all such hot button issues today, and people on both sides of the aisle in politics tend to get crazy, and they I've seen it, destroy relationships. My ex-wife and I were actually on opposite sides of the political spectrum, and that was always known from the beginning. And in a lot of cases we agreed to disagree. In some cases we agreed, and everything else we just didn't talk about. And I thought that was fine. It never rubbed me the wrong way. I don't really know if it did her. I know she would get a little extra salty when political issues would come up. And she was always much angrier than I when I did not agree with her or see her point of view. Religion, I have faith. Mine might work a little bit different than others, but it's the way it works feels right. And when I sit down and I pray, or just turn to the powers that be with questions and keep my mouth shut and my ears and my mind open for answers, what I do, the way I do it, the way I was raised to do it, feels right. It may be, like I said, a little bit different than some of y'all, and likewise, I know that there are certain people that get maniacal and fanatical about that sort of thing, and I would rather just stay away from discussing it. And of course, the directions of society nowadays have taken many varied turns and avenues, and I will say that I tend to be more of a traditionalist and old world, and I don't agree with a lot of what's going on today. But at the same time, my mindset is this. You do what makes you happy and be happy. So long as children and animals aren't involved and nobody's being forced, whatever your lifestyle is, as long as it's between two consenting adults, you do you. Be happy. I don't care how you want to live your life. You know, I don't judge people based on things like that, unless children or animals are involved in things they should not be, or people are being forced to do something they don't want to do. Then, yes, I've got a problem with it. Other than that, I don't care. I'm happy the way I live my life, and I think everyone else should be happy and free to live their lives how they choose to live their lives. So, that's all I'm going to say about those things. But, yes, I am politically a constitutional conservative. Yes, I support Donald Trump. Have I talked about those things before? No, because again, those things have nothing to do with the reason for my channel, for my GoFundMe, nothing. And I don't want to turn my channel into something that's going to be people yelling at each other from opposite sides of an invisible fence. I will say that I was born and raised a Kennedy Democrat, and because of things that happened during Bill Clinton's administration, my parents and I myself chose to switch affiliations because the Democrat Party had begun to change in the 90s into something that was largely unfamiliar to us. And being that I am a huge history buff, I learned things about the Democrat Party that I did not agree with. So, yes, I am a registered Republican. I am a constitutional conservative. And that seems to be the first problem that Mr. Rob took with me. He commented that he didn't know how I could support Donald Trump since I seemed like I was somewhat intelligent and kind. And that he could no longer support me because I supported Donald Trump. And, that's fine. If you're going to let someone's political affiliations make you turn your back, that's for you to decide. Go ahead. I hold nothing against you, Rob. And I told him as much, and I even thanked him for his honesty. But that was not enough. Mr. Rob had to then go and find more personal information about me because I guess because I'm a conservative, I'm instantly bad and instantly trying to pull the wool over everyone's eyes. Apart from my ex-wife and one or two friends that I have managed to maintain throughout the years, despite political affiliation, I don't experience that. People letting political differences turn them against one another. So he had to go and find my address and look up my house and then post in the comments the breakdown of my house and its value. I guess he thinks that that will make y'all not want to donate to my campaign. And if it does, I get it. I understand the reasoning. But there's a lot taken out of context and a lot of nuances that he does not account for. He was good enough not to post my address in the comments. And because he has not done that, I'm not going to ban him or delete his comments. Although I'm not going to have anybody, putting that out there because I have a son. And if anyone puts my son in danger, I will go to the ends of the earth to protect him and then to put a stop to that. But he did not post my address, and I'm not going to say what my address is because I don't need people deciding they're going to randomly show up to my house. I will shut all this shit down first. But he decided to post the home value, the estimated value of my home, and the square footage, and the size of my property, thinking that would change people's minds for donating, that would expose me as a snake, charlatan, scammer, whatever. So I'm going to talk about that. And maybe it will turn some people off from donating, and that's fine. But I wouldn't think it would bother everyone. I know it wouldn't be a factor if I was donating to someone. I don't know. We'll see. I have mentioned many, many times that I live in a 2-story house on a little bit of land. And I didn't think I needed to be any more descriptive than that. And I know for some of you it won't matter. Some of you it may. And for new subscribers, those who may potentially donate to the GoFundMe, it may matter too, it may not. I don't care. What I do care about is people thinking that they can expose me for something that I'm not by digging into the semantics and invading my personal space because they think they can find some dirt they can use to shut me down. And I still don't ultimately hold anything against Rob for doing that. Maybe he thinks that he was in the right doing what he did. I don't think he was. And I do have a problem with him going into information that I have not made public, trying to prove a point. But again, I'm not going to ban him because he was at least an adult enough not to post my address in the comments. I think the kids call that doxing. And he probably wouldn't want that done to him. So thank you, Rob, for not doing that to me. I have rambled much more than I intended to in this video. So I'm going to post this one, and then I'm going to make a part 2 and get into what Mr. Rob thinks is so damning. See you in a minute.